Say that one more time.
It's better that be wasted in a whore than on the ground.
So for those who don't know, what is masturbation for those out there who don't know?
Well, it's masturbation is orgasm, getting off without being in a relationship with the lady.
And he said, what do we want?
Wasted in the whore than on the ground.
Yeah.
So it's worse. Well, I guess
Look
all
at
sins
the
are
Bible
equally the
speak-
same.
The Bible speak definitely against fooling with the whore. Then you talk about that, do that. Then to be wasted on the ground.
Wow.
That is
See,
unbelievable.
let me tell you what. I mean, it's just a whole lot of ways to look at what we're looking at. The Bible is an accurate recording of what holy men said and wrote and spoke. That's what it is.
So basically, it's
we have to put a lot of things in place to trust the Bible. We have to put in place the fact that God don't make no mistakes. He don't change. What he did for Abraham, he'll do for me. See, all that had to be in place for us to even deal with it.
so basically is the Bible what is bibliography of what happened back in the day?
Yes.
So basically, so 1,000 years from today, will this be considered the Bible? What's going on in today's time?
You don't have to wait for 1,000 years from today. Is it considered the Bible today?
No, I'm talking about what we're
Listen,
living in.
but is it considered?
What
Well,
we-
see, in that, I'm sorry, I didn't give you a chance to complete your question. See, the Bible has canons, period of time that men go through it, test it, and then they close it, like they closed the Old Testament. That's why we got the Old Testament. Then the New Testament came along, we had another canon. You see, it took 100 years for them to agree on the Bible. That's why you got certain books in there, certain books not in there. You see, so I mean, you think it's better for me to trust him than 100 years of history?
But I got this one that always pop up in my head. Like, they say you can't what they say when you're drinking or whatever, you can't over. And my theory was that, like, for them to say that, one of the disciples, somebody had to get too messed up.
Well, see, that was passed down, and Solomon talked about that drinking thing. But if you're a person of authority, and a Christian is a person of authority, we're supposed to be witnessing to the world. We're the salt. Well, you can't do that like it's supposed to do if your mind it. You ain't got all your mind. That's all the thing wrong with that.
So basically what I'm saying, they got drunk back in the days too.
Sure they did. Noah got drunk.
No, on the ark?
Yeah. Sure he got, Noah got
That's why he was
drunk.
putting everything in the ark too, huh?
Noah put everything in the ark.
Like, come on.
When the ark landed, he built a vineyard.
Yeah.
He took grapes. Look here. His daughters, he didn't have no sons. His daughters had a relationship with him. That's how you got the Amorite. Then the baby daughter went and had a relationship with him to keep their seed going.
Wow.
See, that's important.
Were you aware of that, Adrian?
I thought he left the building.
Well, I don't mean overdo it. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
You got this step in.
No, I think Adrian really appreciates you being here and speaking the word, and we appreciate you being here.
Well,
But
see, I may not be right on everything, but I'm gonna make you think. You're gonna go back and get this book. Now, another thing the atheists talk to me about, they say, well, you don't believe in science. Well, I do believe in science, but do you believe in history?
that's what you told the atheists?
That's exactly what. That's my story. I've been just thinking about this past week. See, history tells us that when nations get out of hand, like our country, the end is close. You can go back all the way back through history. It never fails. When people get out to a point where they don't care nothing about themselves, they're going and coming. The Bible talks about giving and marriage. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody just for their own deal. Just like we're doing now. This greed takes in. The end is right around the corner. I don't care whether you believe in God.
How far around the corner?
Well, you always got to check history and see the stuff that's coming.
History saying 2012.
Well, no, it ain't gonna do nothing like that. I just don't believe that. But see, that's the part of the problem is too, because we are here in it. We just like the frog that you put in the water and turn the heat up on the slow. See, we in it. A lot of times we really don't get how bad it is, and you really can't see how bad it is until you check what's going on by the Bible.
So what do you think about the preacher who made the prediction that the world was going to come to an end?
Boy, he